Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 8 of Teardown. So, we're going to start with this car. We can drive it straight across here, no problem. However, then we are going to need to do a little bit of turning. I'm going to cut this light down so I get rid of it, so it's not an obstacle. And yeah, so we can just drive straight through there. And then we're going to drive straight across here. It turns out I put this in a bad spot because we need to go through there. Then we'll get that car, drive it out there. Then we'll get this car. Maybe it would be how this is kind of slow to accelerate. It might be I knocked the spoiler off, how unfortunate. It might be better to park this with the rear facing that way, and then just get in the red car and just back it off the edge, off the back of the truck. Oops. Something like that. So get that, drive out through here. Yep, straight out there. Bail, get in that, have that follow that car. Then go over to this one, back it off the back of the truck into the water, hopefully. And then get in the escape car and drive over to the van. And then escape. Should be perfectly doable. So let's quick save here. First quick save. And then we will give it a shot. So 60 seconds. That's one. Did not mean to follow that, but that worked out pretty well. There we go. Wasn't sure if it was actually going to make it into the water or not. And then we escape. No fuzz. 20 seconds remaining. 21. I only spent 17 minutes total planning this time. That was a little time sink there, as well as this being slow to actually get in the water. Spent a lot of time there checking that. If I'd just gone, it would have made it eventually. But that's fine. I'm not going to. Could redo it and get more time remaining if I just leave. But Okay, now I have a score of 26. We didn't get a rank up yet. Do we have our new bed set up? Saw the lid to the box there. Ooh, this looks fancier. We have a kitchen now. And there's the rest of the bed box. Oh. We apparently assembled the bed outside of the room and now it doesn't fit through the door. How unfortunate. We'll just have to disassemble it and then reassemble it again inside the room. It's got some news about the recent events probably. Now Gordon Wu wants something, probably related to his newly washed cars. I still don't know how, but Lee found out about the cars and totally overreacted. I just saved the life of those poor cars and he goes completely mental and vandalizes my property. Can you believe that? Good thing I'm properly insured. I've thought about ways to get back at him and finally nailed it. The iconic water tower at Lee Chemicals. His grandfather built it with his bare hands, and it has since become a symbol for the entire Lee family. They even use it in their logotype. Making that tower a little less tall will make it a more suitable symbol for the small man he is. Okay. Let's check if we can upgrade pipe bombs first. Certainly want more damage, and I wouldn't mind more of them. I think also more shotgun rounds would be nice. And a little more damage too. Then we can get maximum 60 seconds of blowtorch fuel. Let's probably upgrade planks next because they are usable. I can increase the width and max length. That's nice. Okay, let's have a look at this mission. We only have a single objective, which is to take the tower down a few sizes. Which we will. Oh, hello. Bomb. Gordon want to get back at Gordon. That's probably a bit of a mistake. It's iconic tower shorter. Remove the upper part of the tower. Okay, this isn't. Locked this time. There's some propane tanks. So I'm guessing these bombs are like remotely detonated explosives. I can't see the... There's a line outside. So it's at that first parapet there. I think that's what that's called, which I don't know if I can see from the inside either. Okay, so it's, I think that's it there. Yeah. So just above this window is what I need to take down. So if I just, what if I just plant explosives here? Oh, they are timed. Okay, let's try that again. Let's just... Okay, so they are timed like the pipe bombs, but you have a little more time, I think. And they also stick where you put them. Unlike the pipe bombs, which just bounce. So I have 10 of these. What if I just plant a bunch on this side and then, whoops, ow, and then just run to the other. Then I plant a bunch of bombs on this side and run down. So I think ow, I died. Should have dropped down the middle. Mission failed. You died. Yeah. I think I should just drop down the middle. Because the falling didn't hurt very much, but the bombs did. Okay, so that's 1/2. Let's see how much is left. Yeah, so we just need to bomb here, bomb here, bomb here. And then the tower should come down. Is he building a house right there? Is that a dam? Oh. Now, running down the stairs is not fast enough. And now I have to redo the first half again. Ah, well. So I need to do the same thing, drop down the middle. Otherwise I cannot. Falling is the only way to get away fast enough. Still got hit by the explosion because I didn't go down fast enough. Okay, but at least I regenerate health, so it's not permanent. Whoop. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's ready to drop down. Okay, so you have to actually place. Unlike the pipe bombs, you can't throw them. You have to actually place these bombs against or on something. No, I messed it up again. Okay. Now, I don't know if the tower is actually going to, ow, collapse enough. I took down some of the stairs this time. That's less ideal. Or if it's just going to, like, fall down and rest on itself. Probably the latter. Which means I will need to... come back up and continue breaking it down. Okay, that went better. It looks like it's still standing though. Yeah, it's still attached. It's still attached to that. Not only that, but it's also attached to that still. Let's see. Oh. Fell down through a hole. Seems to happen a bit. Okay, so that's severed. It's stuck. It's sitting here and here. So we'll put a bomb here and here. Okay, yeah. So it's just resting on itself now. I wonder if I can... Is there a crane somewhere? It's over there. I wonder if I can pull it down. Because I don't want to have to break down that entire thing. I would much rather just pull it off and down onto the ground. We'll see if we can take this crane, and if we can reach it, we can do something like that. And use planks to attach it rather than trying to use a hook, which is... It's very high though. This might not work at all. Oh. Chop that. Well, this can reach pretty high. Not quite that high though, but maybe I can bridge the gap with planks and just use this to pull it. We'll park it there for now, and then we'll head up and see what we can do. It's unfortunate that it's resting, it's leaning to that side. There we go. Although now it's going to stick on there probably. But we can still attach it and see if we can pull it off. Okay, so that should be attached. Let's see what happens. Probably the crane will just tip. Those blank connections are a little more elastic than I would have expected. But yeah, the top of the tower is not going anywhere. So we'll just have to keep blowing it up, I guess, till it falls down on its own. Wonder if I can I? How do I get under there? If I put a bomb... Oh. Can I climb up that thing? get on top of it, start whacking it maybe. Could also throw some of these at it. Kind of works. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's free, so maybe we can find more of these somewhere else. Whoops. Now we're out of those. Let's see if I can get on top of there. I mean, I guess I don't have to break the top of the tower specifically. I could just bring all of it down. I just have to make it less tall in general. So let's try that. This thing is slow. Let's get this car out of the way. This thing is not particularly strong, it seems. It's pretty resistant to damage, though. I guess because the shovel takes damage, not the vehicle itself. But is there a loader somewhere? It doesn't... We have a dump truck, but no loader, which is unfortunate, unless it's in a garage somewhere, which is possible. None there. Is it in here? I can't really get in here, can I? It's just a generator. The valuable titanium screwdriver bits. Okay, so it looks like we don't have access to a loader. Oh, I can get in here. Okay. We have some more propane tanks. So maybe the crane is the better option because the arm is pretty strong. I think the arm might count as part of the vehicle and not as a destructible part. So instead of taking block damage and having blocks pop off, it that's not what I expected. It deteriorates the vehicle condition instead. Because it's really strong. This is also really laggy. So there's a lot of things happening. Yeah, that does take a chunk out of the vehicle condition. But that's fine. Plenty to go around. Should be able to just take this tower down entirely with the crane. It's like a giant ram. Oh boy, this has gotten laggy. Maybe some pipe bombs now on the bit that is left, and maybe the tower will just fall this way. If it does, should get below our desired height. Actually, it looks like well, no, actually, I don't think the arm has taken any damage. Oh. That landed right in front of me. Which is not what I wanted. Kind of wish you could cook them to time the explosions better. But I'll work with what I've got, obviously. Don't have much of a choice. Oh, there's a fire. Do you have a fire alarm that we do not want to go off? So, just be a little mindful of that. But we're still going to blow stuff up. I guess when there happens to be a flammable material nearby, that's when a fire starts. Okay. Get one there. That's not where I wanted you to land, but okay. Stupid bouncy pipe bombs. That's good. Okay, so should be able to... Okay, this might be a problem. That's loose, I think. Maybe not. That was solid. I think it's just attached to these things back here now. There it comes. Uh-oh. There it goes. Okay, so now we can just leave. And our van is out there. So that took a while, but we got it done. Now let's see what Lee has to say. Took 12 minutes. Alright, but pretty straightforward. I like the bombs much better than the pipe bombs, although they killed me a couple of times there. That could have been better, but that's my fault. That escalated quickly. Indeed. Gordon really took this one step too far. You probably heard it on the news, but he hit my tower, the Lee Tower. My poor grandfather is probably turning in his grave right now. It'll cost me a fortune to rebuild that. I need to get back at Gordon, but he's so loaded with money that whatever I do, he can just pay someone to fix it. The only way to get to him is to strike where his fat wallet can't protect him, his precious art collection. Some of those paintings would also make a nice contribution to the restoration fund for my new tower. Mission Fine Arts. Need tools. By the way, there's some construction work going on at the marina. I've seen lots of high-end tools laying around. I could actually use some of them for building the tower. Mind going there and pick them up? Okay. I didn't get to keep the bombs, apparently, which is unfortunate. Tracy, looking better. They turned the gas back on. Coffee never tasted better. I was skeptical about working with Mr. Wu in the first place, but he does pay well. So does the new client, Lee Chemicals. Did they contact you directly? By the way, I heard on the news there's some madman on the loose around here. I hope you remember to lock the door at night. I wonder who that could be. Right. So we have something at the marina, tool up, 4 primary objectives and 2 optional ones. And then fine arts at Villa Gordon, 4 primary and 4 optional. Geesh. Okay, so that is going to have to do it for this episode. So we will probably do the tool one first and the fine arts one afterwards. I think... Oh, hello. Next rank at 30. Maybe we unlock the bombs then permanently. But I will see you in the next episode.